Welcome to Simplifying Employee Cost Controls with Expense Claims. In this module, we'll explore how DEX makes managing employee expenses faster and easier. Managing employee expenses the traditional way is a headache. Chasing receipts, manually entering expenses, and sorting through spreadsheets can be frustrating and time-consuming. Not to mention when paper expense claims are left on a manager's desk and lost amidst the pile of other paperwork waiting to be sorted. When processing expense claims is a slow and efficient process, it can result in delayed reimbursements and cash flow blind spots. DEX can reduce processing time, improve visibility into employee spending, and ensure accurate employee expense tracking, all in real time. Instead of wasting time chasing receipts, DEX helps accountants focus on what really matters: accurate, real-time financial data and proactive advisory work. So, what makes DEX different? DEX automates expense management from submission to approval, ensuring every cost is accounted for. With our mobile app or drag and drop options, getting employees to load receipts in a timely manner is easier than ever. Real-time tracking means no more surprises, allowing for more accurate budgeting and forecasting. Integrated approval workflows ensure every claim is checked before it's sent to your accounting software for reimbursement, giving business owners full control over employee spending. With these tools, you'll not only save time, but also improve accuracy, compliance, and overall financial visibility. Let's dive into how it all works. First, let's take a look at how expense claims fit into the cost workspace in DEX. The cost inbox is where all financial documents related to expenses are processed. It includes three key areas: the inbox, where receipts and invoices are captured; expense claims, where expense claims are organised; and mileage, where business travel can be tracked. DEX allows accountants to create and manage employee expense claims easily. You can select documents from the cost inbox and assign them to an expense claim for an employee, even if they don't have access to DEX. However, for a fully automated process, firms should encourage clients to have employees submit their own expenses directly through DEX. This reduces the time accountants spend processing claims and gives businesses better visibility into spending. Before we move on, let's talk about user roles and how to assign the right permissions for expense management. Every DEX user is assigned a business role, which determines what they can access on the DEX account of the business. When setting up users for expense claims, the right role selection ensures privacy, accountability, and streamlined approvals. Let's break it down. A standard user should be assigned to any employee who will submit their own expenses. This role allows users to see only their expense claims, ensuring privacy across the company. By default, this user profile can submit, view, and edit their own items. You have the option to grant them access to all items in the business, the ability to self-publish to the accounting software, and create their own claims. Don't forget to tick the option to create their own claims so they can autonomously create a new expense claim and add invoices. A user admin role is best suited for team leads or department leads who need to review and approve expense claims. They can see all employee expenses but do not have full system control. A business admin has full permissions and can manage expense approvals and user access. Not only can they approve, but they can also create and edit anyone's expense claims. This role should be assigned to anyone responsible for overall financial operations. The last part of assigning roles is to designate a specific manager to each employee user. The manager will approve or reject the expense claims for the employees assigned to them. A standard user can be designated as a manager, but will only be able to see managed employee expense claims, yet not all their documents in the cost inbox. They would only be able to see all documents in the cost inbox if the Access All Documents has been toggled on in the permission settings. By setting up the right user roles from the start, you ensure that expense claims are submitted, reviewed, and approved efficiently, without compromising data privacy. Now that we've set up our user roles, let's walk through how to create an expense claim in DEX, whether you're submitting claims via the web upload or using the mobile app. First, let's start with how to create an expense claim from the DEX web app. Step 1. Navigate to the costs inbox where all receipts and invoices are stored. Step 2. Select the items you want to add to an expense claim using the checkboxes on the left-hand side. To help you find the right expenses, use the filter button to filter who has submitted documents before selecting the expenses. Step 3. Click Add to Expense Claim from the menu at the top. DEX is going to ask if the selected item should be moved to an existing claim or if a new claim should be created. Step 4. Enter the required details, including who the claim is for, the end date, and a name for the claim. For example, April 2025 travel expenses. Step 5. Click Add. Your new expense claim is now created and available for review under the Expense Claim section in the Costs workspace. From here, you can view, edit, submit for approval, and publish the claim. Any items assigned to an expense claim can also be accessed in the archive of the Costs inbox. Dex also makes it easy to create expense claims directly from the mobile app, so you can submit claims on the go. Step 1. Open the mobile app and navigate to the inbox. Press and hold an item to see selection checkboxes. Step 2. Select all the items you'd like to include in the claim. Step 3. Tap Create Expense Claim from the menu. Step 4. Enter the details for your claim, including the claim name, owner, and end date. Step 5. Tap Create to save the expense claim. Your claim is now available in the Expense Claim section of the app, where it can be reviewed and submitted for approval. For firms looking to fully automate expense claims, Dex offers Auto Expense Claims, which automates the process further. Step 1. To enable automation, go to Expense Claims, click Actions or Tools, and select Manage Auto Expense Claims. It can also be found under Business Settings and then Automation. Step 2. Choose how frequently you want expense claims to be created, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. Click Next. Step 3. Select the end date of the first auto expense claim. The system will automatically create expense claims based on the frequency you selected in the previous step. Step 4. Select the users whose expenses should be auto-assigned to a claim. This feature is ideal for those employees who only ever submit expenses to be reimbursed. Once activated, any items they submit will automatically be added to their claim. Step 5. You can choose whether to include existing items in the inbox in the new claim or only apply this setting to future submissions. Step 6. Click Save. Dex will now create and close expense claims based on your selected schedule, fully automating the process. You will know which expense claims were auto-created by seeing Auto listed in the Type column. Once an expense claim is created, you can still make adjustments. Whether you need to add additional receipts, edit details, or change the owner of the claim, Dex gives you full control. Simply open the claim, edit the information on the claim details page, or by clicking on individual items. This will take you to the item's item details page, where you can make your changes before submitting it for approval or publishing to your accounting software. Often expense claims also include mileage reimbursement. Recording mileage for business trips can be time-consuming, but Dex makes it easy. You can capture journeys and calculate reimbursement for business travel seamlessly. Dex helps you record business trips effortlessly, ensuring accurate reimbursement and compliance. Mileage tracking is available in select regions, including Australia, Canada, France, the UK, and the US. Let's go step by step through how to set up your vehicle and create a mileage claim. Before submitting a mileage claim, you'll need to add a vehicle to track your trips against. To do this, go to Business Settings, then Lists, and select Vehicles. You can also add a vehicle from Add Document screen by clicking on Create Mileage. Step 1. Click Add Vehicle, then enter the vehicle name and the required details. Step 2. Click Save to add the vehicle to your list. You can also edit or delete a vehicle at any time by clicking on it from the list. Now that your vehicle is set up, let's walk through how to create a mileage claim. Before submitting your first mileage claim, there's one important step to action. Dex calculates mileage cumulatively, which means that for your first claim, you need to enter the total kilometers or miles traveled to date for the current tax year. Let's walk through how to enter your first mileage claim and set up accurate tracking. Start by entering the total distance you've traveled so far this tax year, including any mileage that was claimed before using Dex. If you've already claimed mileage before using Dex, this message reminds you to include it in your first claim to avoid incorrect reimbursement rates. Once you've entered the total mileage, click Create Claim. Now that your cumulative mileage has been recorded, you can archive this claim. You won't need it for reimbursement, but it ensures all future claims are calculated correctly. Visit the Costs inbox, locate the mileage claim, and click Archive. If you haven't claimed any mileage prior to using Dex, you can ignore this step. Your future claims will be automatically calculated from here. Now that we've set up our initial claim, let's walk through how to create a mileage claim for a business trip. Step 1. To submit a mileage claim, click Add Documents, then select Create Mileage. Step 2. Choose the driver, then the vehicle used for the trip. Step 3. Select the date of the trip. Step 4. If desired, enter the start and end locations and select whether this was a one-way or round trip. Step 5. Enter or confirm the trip distance, and if applicable, add the number of passengers. You can use the pointer on the map to drag the suggested route to reflect your exact journey. Step 6. You have the option to add a description of the trip if needed. Then click Create Claim. Your mileage claim is now logged and waiting for you in the costs inbox. From there, you can move the mileage to an expense claim, if applicable, or process for reimbursement. How are you feeling about the expense claim process? Are you starting to see all the ways it will make entering and reconciling claims fast and easy? What if I told you there was one more automation process you can delegate to Dext to help get these claims approved? Expense claims often require multiple levels of approval before they can be processed. With Dext approval workflows, you can automate and customize this process, ensuring every expense is reviewed and approved before processing and reimbursement. Instead of chasing approvals via email, Dext provides a centralized approval system where employees can submit claims, managers can approve them, and accountants can finalize the process, all in one place. Before setting up an approval workflow, you'll need to enable the new approval process in Dext. Let's walk through how it works. Step 1. To enable the new approval system, go to Business Settings, then select Approvals, then Expense Claims. Step 2. Toggle on Enable New Approval Process. This will activate the new features and hide the old functionality. Step 3. Once enabled, the Approvals tab will appear in the Expense Claim section, and submitters will see a Request Approval button when applicable. Now that the approval system is active, let's create an approval workflow. Click Create Workflow. Step 1. Give your workflow a name and, if needed, add a description to clarify its purpose. Step 2. Under Apply Approvals to, make sure Expense Claims is selected as the item type and select the document owner. Step 3. Set up your approval stages. You can have up to 5 levels of approval, assigning the manager or specific users to each stage. If you select Manager, the approval request will automatically go to the submitter's assigned manager. If a manager hasn't been set, an admin user must do this under Users, Edit User Details. At each approval stage, you can assign multiple approvers. If one person approves the claim, the others in that stage won't need to. If you would like this workflow to apply to future documents, select Switch Workflow on. Finally, click Save. Your approval workflow is now live and will be applied to all relevant expense claims. You can choose to automatically publish an expense claim to your accounting software once it's fully approved, removing the need for it to be manually published. Need to make a change? Approval workflows can be edited or removed at any time to adjust for new team members, policy updates, or business needs. Once an expense claim has been approved, it's ready to be published, exported, or shared. Let's go over your options. Option 1. Publish. If your account is connected to an accounting software like Xero, QuickBooks, or Sage, click Publish. Option 2. Export. If you need to save or analyze expenses outside of Dext, you can export the claim as a CSV file for spreadsheets or as a PDF for records. Option 3. Share. You can also share expense claims with stakeholders or clients by clicking Send by email and entering their email address. And that's it. Your expense claim is now processed, ensuring every transaction is properly accounted for. With approval workflows and seamless publishing, expense claims can move through the system efficiently, reducing delays and keeping finances organized. To complete this module, you'll need to follow specific steps within the product. This hands-on activity is necessary for certification. Instructions are listed below the video, and your progress will be tracked live. Be sure to finish before proceeding.